Hello, I'm Bernard Norcott-Mahany. I work at the Blueford branch of the Kansas City Public Library. This is National Poetry Month, and in honor of that, I am reading speeches and monologues from Shakespeare's plays. Today's monologue is from Love Labour's Lost. This comedy, it's sort of a dark comedy, features a group of men who have forsworn women so that they may study. So they sort of retire to a monastery to study. And while there, of course, they meet a group of women, and their plans to remain chaste and studious fall apart. One of the characters in the play, he's like the second in command, he's the king's advisor, is a man named Berowne. And Berowne is probably the smartest, and he has some speeches where he talks about the wonder of study and how you can never know everything and all that stuff. But this particular one is Berowne realizes that he himself is getting caught up in all this love stuff. And of course it sort of bothers him because he's always been sort of a cynic with regard to love. So this is Berowne's monologue from Love's Labour Lost. And I, forsooth, in love, I that have been love's whip, a very beadle to a humorous side, a critic, nay, a night watch constable, a domineering pedant o'er the boy, than whom no mortal so magnificent. This wimpled, whining, purblind, wayward boy, this Senior Junior, giant dwarf, Dan Cupid, regent of love rhymes, lord of folded arms, the appointed sovereign of sighs and groans, liege of all loiterers and malcontents, dead prince of plackets, king of codpieces, sole imperator and great general of trotting parroters, oh my little heart, and I to be corporal of his field and wear his colors like a tumbler's hoop? What, I love? I sue? I seek a wife? A woman that is like a German clock, still a repairing, ever out of frame, never going aright, being a watch, but being watched that it may still go right. Nay, to be perjured, which is worst of all, and among thee to love the worst of all. A whitely wanton with a velvet brow, with two pitch balls stuck in her face for eyes, and I, by heaven, one that will do the deed, though Argus were her eunuch and her guard, and I to sigh for her, to watch for her, to pray for her. Go to. It is a plague that Cupid will impose for my neglect of his almighty dreadful little might. Well, I will love, write, sigh, pray, sue, and groan. Some men must love my lady, and some Joan. So this is Berowne's monologue, sort of lament about falling in love from Love's Labour Lost.